Hey guys, hi, welcome back once again, and this time I wish to talk about the beauty of science. Now, generally, we all have been taught that it's a subject that is studied within the confines of the four walls of the classrooms. And to an extent, it is true that we do study science within the confines of the four walls of the classroom. And then we further learn that sciences is about studying physics, chemistry, and biology, which is the life sciences. And then there is another aspect of science which is also called as the social sciences, wherein we are taught to study about everything that we as a social community collaborate to build and destroy. So if you look at this broader definition, science is played on a very broad spectrum. And if we can just change our lenses, if we can upgrade our lenses, either to take a step back and have a magnified view of that, or to look at it in a very focused way through the microscopic lenses, we'll be able to understand that sciences are an interplay of life itself. It is talking of the physics, which is the physical reality. It is talking of the chemistry, wherein all of the chemical compositions and the chemical decompositions are happening. It is talking about everything that is happening within these physical formats, and then all of these physical formats are interplayed in the life sciences as biology, and all of those life forms that makes up life sciences are interconnected in some way or the other. And even as the social creatures that we are, we co-create all of the structures, all of the organizations, all of the social constructs that enable us or disable us, that liberate us or suppress us, that unleash us or leash us back, that helps us survive or that helps us thrive. If we can just upgrade our lenses and change our perceptions, we'll be able to understand that science is not just a subject that is limited to the four walls of the classroom. Science is just not bound to the bounds and the boundaries of the books. That science is interplayed in its physical, in its chemical, in its biological, and all its social formats. And the beauty and the brutality of the science is in its skepticism. The subject in itself is always trying to explore its own self. It is always trying to research what it thinks it already knows. It understands that the concept of absolute is probably the most ridiculous one, and that everything is relative. So if we can personify science, it'll probably say, yes, this is what I know of today, but this was not something I knew yesterday. And I know it today because I did a research on the subject once again, which I thought I already knew. And tomorrow, what I know today will become irrelevant or may not be so important because I would have upgraded myself and I will know better after I research myself all over again. And if we can just extend that personification a little more, it may even tell us that tomorrow I will know a little more. Tomorrow I will know a little better. But does not mean that what I learned today was a mistake. What I did today was a mistake. So how about taking that aspect of science wherein it is willing to debunk its own self over and over and over again, so that it can upgrade its own perceptions, so that it can upgrade its own lenses a little better? How about taking a little time for that science which is embodied in this physical format, which is a living biology that is given to us, and trying to research it over and over and over again? So how about taking and embracing that very aspect of science which has been given to us through this physical biological format, which has interconnected us through a social format, and try to upgrade it every single time, trying to upgrade the lenses of perceptions every single time? How about doing the research on this project that has been given to us? And after doing the research, how about debunking some of the aspects that we knew, we thought we already knew better? And as somebody had beautifully said, intelligence not because you know something, but because you question everything you know. And maybe that just might be the best way to liberate our own minds, to unbound our own selves. Because, like the subject of science itself, we can be our own favorite subject. We can be the project and we can be the person who pursues the project. Because then, like the sciences, we can be our own favorite subject that is constantly under research, and that is constantly in the pursuit of finding and making a better version for its own self. Let's think about that aspect of the sciences which is beyond the bounds and the boundaries of the classrooms and the books, that is embodied within all of us. Let's try to see if this can be our favorite research subject. Let's try and see if we can debunk a bit of it so that we can upgrade a bit of it. Let's try and think about that, and I will see you once again the next week. Till then, stay tuned in. And guys, if you do like the content of my videos, please do like, share and subscribe.